You know, with so many summer camps being canceled, or as parents, maybe you're just choosing to keep your kids home this summer, lifestyle and parenting expert Sherri is back today to show us more creative ways to recreate a summer camp itinerary right at your own home. Hey, Sherri, good to see you again.
Good morning, guys.
So here's the deal. Camps, we were just talking about it. Many of them closed down, but that camp experience is part of summer and you want your kids to be able to do this. What do you got in store?
I've got some pretty cool stuff for you today. So first, when we send our kids off to camp, what's the one thing we put on them and give to them? Sunscreen. So my family has been living in this all weekend. This is Project Sunscreen. And what's different about it? It's a rollerball application, so there's no mess or no waste. What the kids can do is actually draw on themselves. I'm drawing a letter A on my arm. It rubs in, but what's great about it too is that it's a clean sunscreen made of mineral ingredients. So it's safe for our kids' skin. You can see all down below, they've got these great colors, which we know if kids are happy and attracted to something, chances are they're going to use it and put it on. So not only do they have a kids version, they have baby, they have for all. I think I've got a for all here that we've been using on the boat all weekend. And it's also great for travel. So I've got actually Annika's lacrosse bag here. And I'll tell you, she always would forget to put her sunscreen on because it was deep in her bag. It's actually got a little end on it that you can tie to a bag, your bike, anywhere you're on the go. And it's great. It's also easy for you guys to find in Grand Rapids. Myers has them and also Ulta. So a great different spin on sunscreen to make sure your kids are wearing it.
And a lot of our kids in our neighborhood are doing a lot of sidewalk chalk these days, a lot of art out there, but you know, they break and then you get those little crumbs, those little nubs, and you've got some way to, upcycle sidewalk chalk?
Yeah, so I bet you have these in your garage, don't you? So
Yep.
these little pieces of chalk that the kids don't use anymore because their nails are scratching on the pavement and they're either sitting in your garage or you've thrown them out. I've got a great way to reuse these. All you need to do is take a Ziploc bag, put the small pieces into the bag, use the same color, mix and match, whatever you want. Next, you're going to take a rolling pin and we are going to crush. So just roll out, you can bang down, but you're going to get it almost into a powder. It doesn't have to be super fine. You can have a few little lumps. You're then going to take just a cup, some water, add the chalk that's broken up into it, mix it up. And I want to say by adding the water in, you want it to get it to almost a pancake batter consistency. Take your paintbrush, mix it up, send your kids out to the driveway with all of these different colors. They're going to paint like they would inside, but it's going to dry like sidewalk chalk, and you're never going to have to waste these little pieces of chalk again.
Brilliant idea. And now I had a lava lamp growing up, and I absolutely loved it, my purple lava lamp.
Me too.
But you say you can make one from stuff you have in the home.
Yeah, so I actually made this green one this morning, but you've got all of these things. This is part of science, right? Another part of camp. All you need is some vegetable oil, which I know everyone probably has in their cupboards. I'm just using a vase, but really you can use any glass container. We're then going to mix some water in, and we know what happens with oil and water. It doesn't mix. You know why? Water is denser than the oil, and water is polar, and the oil is non-polar. So you can see the split here. We're going to take some food coloring, drop some drops in, and I'm doing a red one now, and you can see them fall to the bottom. And guess what? All you need is an Alka-Seltzer pill that will start this reaction, and the carbon dioxide will tie to the bubbles, rise up. You're teaching your kids about science, and at the same time, you're creating a lava lamp. So check that out.
Very cool, very cool. And we're short on time. I know you have a floor arrangement there for mom that you can use vases. We're going to get that online as well, Sherri. Thank you so much for spending the time with us this morning.
Thanks for having me. See you later.
You bet. Don't forget to find all of those how-tos. You can follow Sherri on Instagram @MomHint for more ideas.